We are going to play this morning Beat the Weather. I got to 9 or 10 before this monsoon kicks in. There's a lot of yard sales, but it's all about beating the weather. Choosing the Treasure Hoods of North Wilmington. This is the Fairfax neighborhood. And I usually do good up here. Let's see what's happening. I'm early as usual.
Your sister's coming. Just give her.
What was this one here?
A few minutes.
I guess this is the same thing.
Yeah, that's
homegrown.
Yeah. These ones don't have names on the back.
Yeah, some of them Japan cups.
Some of it's expensive. Some of it's a rare find. This is Caldwell.
Doesn't look good. It looks like we're gonna have a rain out. These people have garages, but I don't think they're using them. They're probably full of junk. Back in my area, no rain. There was a community yard sale. I'm going to go to it, and it takes us into fat chance of pick up anything today. It's going to be a skunk, unless that one yard has a few things. But this neighborhood, I guarantee, has already been picked over. These things. Holy smokes. Ooh. A whole house. Hopefully something's in here. Last chance. Last chance for junk. Da-na-na-na. Come on, baby. Have some junk in here. Come on. After a total washout yesterday, I'm going to try again today. Let's see if I can find some scraps. Finally. Postcards, anything old. That's a curling iron. Shampoo brush. I can't even find a Mercy Buy this morning. That's how bad it is. This weekend total sucks. I'm going to go to the desperation of desperation places, the farmer's market, a flea market. There's a lot of scrap to be had. This place is the pits. It's my bottles. I like old bottles. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I won't. It's all mud. Slow mo is on. Slow mo. Look at that thing. Piece of shit. Busted. Good thing I'm selling on eBay today. I ain't finding nothing. This is bargains, bargains, and bargains, and bargains. Oh God, this is terrible. My heart hurts. 2 days of skunkdom can only lead to what's sold on eBay. Let's start off with the two latest. World's Fair bottle, $33. I accepted the offer. There's a lot of them out there, a lot more than I thought. I feel I paid $5 for that. That came with a big glass lot. thermometer that's been sitting in my basement, plastic faded. Why anybody would want it, I don't know. It's advertisements from the 70s, and it's sold for that price. That was an accepted price too. I threw a price on it. They were close, I took it. Toolbox. Here's the Craftsman one. This one sold full price as I slept. Out the door it goes. I've got one of those left. Now I will list it. Snap-on toolbox. I accepted a price on that. We're happy. It's gone. It's out of here. That one was missing a handle, but Snap-on. Snap-on. That's what it was. So I bought a whole box of, a lot of the Franklin Mint motorcycles. They're little guys, 1/24 scale. And this one sold for 34, I think it is, or 36, one or the other. But paid 50. That's the second one I've sold for over 30 bucks. So I'm going to do pretty good. And I got one that I put in the Grand Cabinet that I'll sell last. That baby sells for over 200. So I did pretty good at those. Here we go with the coffee tins, or cans, whatever you want to call them. This is something I'll break even on, maybe make a buck or two, but I've got them all on. All the coffee cans that I have are listed. These ones sold for full price. So that's pretty cool. This is one of those list and forget about. It was a duck decoy. I paid, I don't even remember what I paid, but it wasn't much. Got 4 of them. This one I put on. This one sold full price for almost $50. That's one of those list it and forget about it. I'm kind of surprised that it went full price, but somebody wanted a duck. Delaware milk bottles are hot, and it shows with the price I got for this. I got like almost $90 for this one. It even was chipped and kind of scratched up, probably ground dug, as I would call it. Full price. Person in Delaware bought it. They'll be happy, and I am happy. Rutgers hat, brand new, not worn. Found it at the railroad pick. Whole stack of hats, and the college ones all sell. This one full price, 24 bucks, something close to it. Happy with that. Can't beat it. Beckham. I bought a whole bunch of these stinking soccer shirts, and this is the Beckham one. First one I put on, sold it for 74 bucks. That was I said, I had it for so much, and I accepted what I would say, I put always a range. I'll accept the offer, and I did. So the Beckham one's the first one of that lot to sell. I'm going to list more of those today. I have a couple on with a lot of watchers, and I expect those to go too. I think I'm going to do pretty good at those soccer shirts. 1/16 scale die cast when it's in the box, and you can pay $5 for it at the yard sale. I'd pick them up because you're going to get 20, 25 and more for them. And this one was 21. I accepted the price. They go quick. Second one out of that lot I've sold, I paid $40 for 5 of them. So that was $8 a piece. The other one says Vet. That went for full price, over $50. So money's made back from that. Now I got the other 3 on, and they'll sell. It's a no-brainer. They will sell. Cymbals, drum kit cymbals. Sold 3 of them. There's one alone that got full price, and then I sold 2 to a guy in Maine, which were hi-hat cymbals and some big crash cymbal. Paid 10 for all of them, and made, I guess when you come down to it, I guess over 50. So made out all right with them. I would buy them again. They didn't take very long to sell. I just had to find the right box to put them in. Mini football helmets. I sold the Green Bay and Baltimore together because they were loose. I think I got 19 for those. They were 50 cents and $1. And the Eagles one I paid $5 for, I believe, and I got full price $29. That was in the box. Those mini football helmets are hot. I'll pick them up every chance I get. They're even better in the box, of course. I had bags of these wrestling coins, chips, wrestling chips, WWF, or whatever the hell they call that stinking wrestling organization now. Vince McMahon. 2 bags. I threw them on for $24. They went across seas. Somebody bought them. They were a total cost of zip because they came from a clean out. There's another bag of them somewhere, and I'm not quite sure where it is, but when I find them, I'll sell those babies too. Oil bottle. These things sell every time. I've got a couple left after that when I have one listed. I'd list them, sell them. List them, sell them. They sell. I usually get them for a couple dollars to $5. I don't pay any more for them unless there's something fancy. The other Franklin Mint motorcycle, that went for a nice little profit or whatever. I told you about it earlier. There it is. There's what it sold for. And a Franklin Mint car that had scratched paint, but it still went for full price. I think I didn't negotiate on that one, but that went out. And last was a radio, a little transistor radio that went for, did it go full price? Not quite sure, but I did get a nice little sum for it. Probably, that was $1 item. Transistor radios, for some reason, those little son of a guns will sell if they're in good shape. That's it for sales, and that's it for my skunky weekend. I'll leave you with some scenes of the skunky flea market. That people like flea markets. That one I don't like. So that's it for me this weekend. It was pretty bad. Rain out. Had some nice sales. I'll list a bunch of crap today and call it the weekend. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I'll pick up something good next weekend. We'll see. 2 weekends left, and that's it.